Welcome back. So today is the first concert of 2024. And for those of you who aren't subscribed, I go to a lot of concerts, and also you should subscribe. But I go to a lot of concerts because it's like my favorite thing ever. Last year I went to 7 concerts, I think. Hold on. Yeah, 7. Well, yeah, it was 7, which is a lot. This year I'm going to 6, I believe, which again is a lot. But it's like my favorite thing. It's my favorite activity, my favorite hobby. Like, just going to concerts is my favorite ever. And today I'm going to my first one of 2024, and I'm about to get ready, and I feel like let's get ready together because I'm going to be doing some fun stuff with my makeup, and I'm gonna try to do like the rock star girlfriend aesthetic that I've seen on TikTok. But I do have beef with that because I am the rock star and I'm the girlfriend. So I'm not the rock star's girlfriend, I am the rock star, and this is how I do my makeup. So yeah, but we're gonna get into that. Today's concert is Dylan, and for those of you who don't know, she was an opener on the mathematics tour that I went to. She just wasn't at my show. She was at like she opened for a different show. And so she was coming back to my area, and I was like, I want to go. And her tickets were like $15 for general admission. So I was like, I'm gonna go. And I'm very, very excited. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start by washing my face and taking this off. Still a circle there. That's interesting. Let's catch up. It's been a little bit since I've done a little get ready with me. I went to prom last Saturday. Today's April 13th. And I went to prom last Saturday with my best friends, Jackson, and it was so fun, but it was wild, honestly. My dress ripped before we even got to prom. It sounds so bad, but we went out, we took pictures, and then we went to dinner, and after we were leaving dinner, we were in the car, and I like moved, and the strap popped. I like actually hit myself there. It popped, and we had to turn around and go back to his house and have our moms like sew it and like safety pin it back together before we went to the prom itself. And it was stressful because I was like, oh my god, like what am I gonna do if I can't get this to stay? Or what if it pops again at the prom? There's a lot of what ifs swimming through my mind, but it didn't pop again. And then they sent me a new one, and I like returned the broken dress. But that's been lately. Then I was having like really bad skin for the past couple weeks, and I started doing all these like home remedies from TikTok, and I have never had my skin feel this soft in my life. So it works. Like I have like my forehead was like really like textured, and I didn't know why because I really hadn't changed much from my routine. And now it's so smooth. Like when I washed my face even today, I was like, why is my face so smooth? So I've been like eating a clove of garlic, which sounds so disgusting. It's not great, but you basically like cut up a clove of garlic and swallow the pieces every morning. If you've been subscribed and you've watched my Queen video where I went to see Queen, you know that when I eat any Impossible meat product, I end up really, really, really sick. If you can see where I'm going with this, congratulations. But basically, I ate some Impossible meat by accident on Tuesday while I was in DC, and I was so mad because they didn't advertise what the product was made of on the menu at all. So I had no idea I was ingesting my poison. But I got way worse than I've ever been sick before, and I had to go to the hospital. And then they couldn't find a vein to stick the IV in, so they had to stab me 4 times. So there's one here, then up here was that one. Then they tried on this arm, like over in this area, and then they eventually had to do it in the back of my wrist. So that's why I am bruised. That's like ridiculous. In such a weird spot. Like you can't even pretend like you were like just like cool. Like how do you bruise your bicep like up here? You can't. So I've been mixing concealers because I'm in between. This is the lightest shade I get, and I'm pretty sure this is the darkest shade I get. So I've been like mixing them. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I just like dot the areas I need it, and then I dot it with the darker one and then blend it out with my finger because there's a hair No matter like how good a brush or sponge is, finger does it better. It just makes it look so much more real and skin-like. That sounds weird, but yeah, it looks pretty even. I always hate how I look though with concealer before I put blush on. I don't know why, but like now that I add this, I'm gonna be like, okay, good, it looks good. But before that, I'm like, no, so much on my nose. I love it. And also, I've been just blending this with my fingers too. It just looks so much better. I'm using a clean brush, which feels amazing. I feel like I should do the dark color though before I do the sparkles. And the dark color. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? It didn't break, so props to Elf, because that just hit the ground. But basically, it's kind of like how I do my makeup, but just way more. I have something in my eye again. I hate doing eye makeup. I'm bringing out the blue palette. I know, those the OGs that remember me having to go buy this because I couldn't find the eyeshadow palette that I obviously found eventually. It just was not, I don't even really know why it took so long to find it. Okay, take some of this I Feel It color, and that's a little much. We're gonna have to like wean this down. I did one eye, now let's do this one. Ow! Okay, I'm not good at this. There we go. Okay, I need to do my lips now and then we'll be ready. This coffee first. This ColourPop Do Better. I love this shade though. I believe it's Good and Plenty. I don't want to do anything else right as of now, and just do lip liner and some lip gloss because I think it looks so good. Blend it out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that looks so much more Rockstar Girlfriend than putting on anymore. And I'm gonna do lip gloss after it sets in a little bit. Let me just put my earrings that I'm gonna wear in and get dressed. These little guitar pick Bon Jovi earrings that I got from an Etsy shop because they fit the vibe. Whenever I do lip pencil, I think I look so much older than I am. Not in a bad way, I just think I don't look like a teenager anymore. Like I look like, yeah, like, but maybe it's just also the eye makeup is pretty dramatic. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm so excited about my outfit. I look so good. I love this outfit. I've been literally sitting on this outfit for like 3 months. Ever since I bought these pants, I was like, oh, it looks so good with that tank top. And then I was like, oh my god, it would look so good at the concert. And it's finally here. I'm also gonna pair it with, hold on, this jacket because it's gonna be like kind of chilly when we leave. So we got the jacket, and then I think I'm gonna wear my red Converse to bring out the red in the jacket. It's so exciting. Like just oh yeah. Hopefully that scrunchie does not match. Okay, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. You ready?
Yes, I'll come back to you. Then I'll ask, what have we done under the sun?
who never says the L word back. I guess you really meant your match. What?
I said, what, DC?
You think you can do better? We did it!
Oh, that's your taking a picture.
No, I'm vlogging, you know. Time to wait in line. I'm so sore. I'm gonna go take a shower though. Get my makeup off. so much down. I was amazing. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it, but I want to get out of these clothes and in my bed. So I might tell you tomorrow. Well, actually, now I'm gonna tell you why I get my shoe off. So basically, we got to the front of the stage. I have some whole drama about this bitchy lady in front of us who was like 50. But I'll tell you guys that tomorrow. That's the long story. But basically, I'm gonna tell you the highlights right now. And Dylan came over and like sang the entire second verse of Blisters, literally looking into my eyes, like kneeling in front of me and just sang it into my face, picture from my mom, the whole second verse. And then afterward, like she kept like coming back around, like we were so close because we were the closest you could be. And then she like sang, I want to say, now I can't remember what song it was, but like she did like this, like she kicked her foot. I have a video here. And then after she told me, she was like on the mic, she's like, I didn't kick you, right? And I was like, no. She's like, okay, because there was a moment there where I thought like, if I fully extend my leg, I'm gonna kick her in the face. And she's like, and that's not the lawsuit you want to have happen. And she's like, because I'm a lengthy girl. And I'm like, me too, Dylan. You're like 2 inches taller than me. So like, I get it, for real. And then at the end of the concert, she gave me a guitar pick. I've never gotten a guitar pick from an artist before. I got Amber Mark to sign my phone case, but it wore off. But I've never gotten like a guitar pick or a set list. So I'll show you guys. Let me get it. I play guitar, but I'm never gonna use this. I'm gonna get like a shadow box from IKEA and put this in there with my 5 seconds summer confetti and like some of my Polaroids and like stick it in it and hang it on my wall, because like, oh my gosh. And who knows, I might get something from a different concert. Confetti, like Luke Hemmings, I would pass out, but like, you don't know. My voice sounds so bad. I'm hanging out with like my friends. Tomorrow we're going to lunch, but like it will be breakfast for me because I'm not gonna eat before I go because I'm sleeping. And then I'm gonna see my boyfriend and it's gonna be like, so how are you doing? Yeah, do you remember me? That's dramatic, but like I'm gonna sleep on this voice. If I had 2 of them, I'd make little Dylan guitar pick earrings, but I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower and stay tuned because I'm gonna tell you about the most insufferable ass munch of a woman that was in front of us in line, only because she cut. A little hint. Do I need to go back to the OG angle of getting ready? Because tell me why that looks so good. Hi. Okay, it's been a couple of days. Like, actually, it's been a week, and I forgot to film the end of this video. Also, these curls are doing so big today. I love it. I feel like I'm in Mamma Mia. So that's definitely the vibe. But I'm about to go out with my friend, and I was like, you know what? I forgot to shoot that. I should shoot that. So I figured I'd tell you about the crazy lady in line. So we got there, right, I want to say like 4:30 because we got off the train at 4 and we went to the bathroom and then we walked like the 10-minute walk to the venue. And we get there and there's probably like 10 people in front of us in line, like max. And I was like, this is awesome. We're totally gonna get a good like view to the stage. So then we're there for like 30 minutes, probably, maybe even 45. Like it could have been 45 minutes we were there. And this mom and her 2 daughters walk up and they like go and stand on the outside of the line, but like in front of us, but like outside of the line and like kind of like next to this group of girls that had been there the whole time. And then like throughout the time that they're standing there, they start to try to like scoot inward to like cut the line. And I'm kind of like annoyed, but at the same time I know that even though they're like cutting the line, I'm still gonna get a good view. So like it's not worth saying something about. Like it's annoying and it's wrong, and like the injustice bothered me, but at the same time it was like not a big enough deal to like make a fuss about. If it was like a whole bunch of people, I would be upset, but like 3 people, I'm still gonna be able to see. Like it's not a big deal. So I'm like wondering though, like if the girls in front of us knew them, because they didn't act like they knew them, but the people came over and kind of like walked up and cut, but but in a way that also kind of looked like maybe they knew each other and like they were meeting back up with their friends. Like that was like a theory me and my mom had, because they looked like that's how they were acting, like they were walking up and like seeing their friends, but no one talked to them. Like they kind of stayed huddled in their own group, and the girls in front of us stayed in their own group, and there was no communication on either side. So it was weird, and I don't like how that looks. Then I guess one of the girls started talking to us. It's been a week, I should have filmed this sooner, but one of the girls started talking to us and we just started being friends. And then my mom eventually was like, do you know them? And she was like, no. She's like, they were in line back at like 4, and then they asked us to hold their spot when they went to the bathroom, and they went, and then they came back, and then they left again without saying goodbye, not asking us to hold their spot for like an hour. They like just left, and then they came back and like cut in the line, even though there was really out of everyone in the line, there was only 3 more people that would have been behind them, because it was just me, my mom, and some other guy, and that was the only people that had gotten in line since they left. My nose looks so pink. That's what blush is for. We're gonna fix that. So they could have just gone in the back of the line. And I noticed one of the girls that is in front of me, like trying to like squeeze herself past them because they were cutting her off in the line. And she starts like saying something to me, like she's like I'm lip reading because she's talking to me, and she's telling me like how they like completely just like blew her off. So then the mom of the girl says something to her, and I don't know what she said, and then the girl goes, well, you did cut. And the lady, this lady is like, let's be for reference, I'm gonna paint a picture here. She's like probably 45, 50 years old, and she's talking to 20-year-old girls, and she is saying things like, we did not cut, this is line etiquette, and you clearly have not gone to a lot of concerts before because you don't know how line etiquette is. What? Line etiquette is if you leave your line and your whole group leaves the line, you forfeit your spot on the line. Like, you can ask someone to hold your spot, but if you don't ask and your entire group leaves, you have to go to the back of the line. Like, everyone knows that. So she was being so rude, and I could tell that the girls were really upset about it. Like, they knew that they would still like get a good spot, but like they were upset because she was talking down to them and being really condescending and super rude. And one of the guys that works there like comes out and says, the restaurant's open if you're gonna get something to eat or drink, and then the doors will be open in like 30 minutes. So me and my mom were planning to get pizza because we heard they have the best vegan pizza in DC there. It was actually like really good pizza. Like, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. So we go in, and I'm like kind of a little bit like, I get to go in first, even though I don't get to go into the venue first. I'm still inside, so I'm still at the front of the line kind of. So then we order our pizza. Before it comes though, the doors open because it took a little while. The kitchen was like backed up, they said. So my hair's in my face. So they open the doors, and my mom's like, go down there, like get in line, I'll get the pizza and bring it down. Do I look ridiculous? No, I look cute. Okay. Like a little who girl. Okay. Say little who, everybody. So I kind of get up from her table and like kind of not run, but I walk really fast, and I see as I'm walking to the stairwell them coming in, that lady and her 2 daughters, and I cut them off, and I kind of like push around them, but to be fair, they cut the line first, so I wasn't feeling bad about it. But the mom goes, that's rude, but she doesn't try to like get in front of me, and I do not care, because when you were being so rude to all these girls that I like made friends with, so I'm on their side. And then they have like the double doors, but only one's open, and I'm like literally the line's ending at the stairs, at the door. So I'm like standing in the doorway, and I'm like, this lady seems crazy enough that she would try to push past me. So I just kind of like leaned against the door. As I'm standing there waiting in line, I see a pizza go past me. Like, I have to scoot over so that they can bring the pizza upstairs. So I text my mom and I'm like, the pizza's coming up the stairs. And she's like, I know, it just walked by me. So then she's in line and the pizza's back up at the restaurant. But then the guy that we ordered the pizza from brought her the pizza. So now she's in line holding a pizza. And we get in finally, and I'm like, get like right up on the stage. And my mom like brings pizza over and we're just eating the pizza like standing against the stage. And it was so fun though, like, but the camaraderie you kind of get when you have a common enemy, like that lady who's just like, her daughters even were saying like, it's not a big deal, let's just go back to the back of the line, like there's not that many people. And she was like, no, this is our spot. And I was like, why do you give me like divorcee vibes? Like, she's like seems the kind of person to me that's like just went through a messy divorce and she wants her kids to like her, so she's like gonna like I'm gonna make sure my kids get the best view at the concert or whatever. Did get a piece of merch, unfortunately, and I did not like this, but Dylan did not have merch there. Like, you had to scan a QR code that takes you to our website. But I ordered the black t-shirt. It hasn't come yet, it's shipped, so it says it could come between tomorrow and like, I don't know, what day is the 25th? Today's the 21st, Thursday. And I'll make sure to post it on my Instagram story, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, you'll see my merch. Because I normally do like a merch reveal, but I can't do one. So I will post it on my Instagram. But I'm very excited to get it. It said it wasn't gonna like ship till the 27th, and then it shipped like 10 days earlier. So I was like, that like honestly will make me so happy. Like, if I order something and it says like, oh, it's not gonna ship for like 2 weeks or whatever, I'm like, ugh. But if it ships earlier than that, that makes me so much happier. All in all, it was a great experience that I really, really enjoyed. There were things that could have been better, like that lady not being the absolute worst and them having merch there, because it's kind of like, as my friend Riley said, it's kind of like a ritual. Like, you buy the merch and then you wear it home, and like, can't do that if you have to order it. But alas, I still get a shirt. So I was like, maybe I won't get a shirt, but now I'm so glad I got a shirt that's coming, because the concert was so fun, and like I got the guitar pick too. Oh, let me show you the thing I made, because I wanted a place to put it, because the guitar picks are like small, and like I was like, I'm gonna lose this and then I'm gonna cry so much. So I made like a little thing. I got it at World Market. But I have my guitar pick and a picture of the Dylan concert, and then the confetti from 5 Seconds, and a picture of 5 Sus. Well, anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna be making so many concert vlogs and kind of like reviewing my artists that I've gone to, and it's gonna be so fun. So I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more, because next up is Luke Hemmings. I'm so excited. Okay, well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.